Ronaldo, the phenomenon who changed football forever. In a poor neighborhood of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a boy was born in 1976. His name? Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. But soon the world would know him simply as Ronaldo, the phenomenon. He didn't grow up with riches. He didn't have perfect conditions. But what he did have was magical. Blistering speed, insane dribbling, and a natural gift for scoring goals. A star is born. At just 16 years old, Ronaldo began his career with Cruzeiro in Brazil. He scored goals like a man playing against children. By 17, he was called up to the Brazil national team and won the 1994 World Cup without even playing a minute. But it was just the beginning. First stop in Europe, PSV Eindhoven. Ronaldo moved to PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands. In 2 seasons, he scored 54 goals in 57 games. His talent was too big for the Dutch league. That's when Barcelona came calling. One legendary season at Barcelona. In the 1996-97 season, Ronaldo played just 1 season for Barcelona. But it was one of the greatest seasons by any player ever. 47 goals in 49 games. Solo goals that made defenders look like statues. A goal versus Compostela that is still replayed today as pure magic. At just 20 years old, he became the youngest player to win the Ballon d'Or. Inter Milan, the hero, and the pain. Ronaldo joined Inter Milan in Italy and became a global icon. He won FIFA World Player of the Year again in 1997. But then came the nightmare, injuries. Horrible ones. Torn knee ligaments, surgeries, months, even years away from the field. People said he's finished. But Ronaldo? He wasn't done yet. The legendary comeback, World Cup 2002. After almost 3 years of injury setbacks, Ronaldo returned for World Cup 2002. What did he do? Scored 8 goals, became top scorer, scored 2 goals in the final versus Germany, led Brazil to their 5th World Cup title, from broken knees to world champion again. It was one of the greatest comebacks in sports history. Later in 2002, he joined Real Madrid, joining Zidane, Beckham, Figo, and Raul. Even though he wasn't as explosive as before, he still scored goals with ease. He became a fan favorite, winning La Liga and leaving unforgettable moments. Why Ronaldinho is so beloved around the world? 1. Unique and joyful playing style. Ronaldinho played football like it was pure fun. He used incredible skills like nutmegs, elastico, flip-flap, and fancy dribbling that made him look like a magician. He made football entertaining without losing effectiveness. 2. Constant smile. He almost always had a smile on his face. Despite being a global superstar, he was down to earth. He was respectful to teammates, opponents, and fans, and avoided drama or arrogance. 4. Big performances in big moments. He scored unforgettable goals like his famous lob over David Seaman in the 2002 World Cup. He helped bring FC Barcelona back to greatness and won the Ballon d'Or in 2005. Even among legends, he stood out for his style and magic. 5. A symbol of freedom and creativity. He didn't just play football, he danced with the ball. Watching him felt like watching a kid on the street living out a dream, reminding fans why they fell in love with the game in the first place. Many fans say, Ronaldinho made you fall in love with football, not just watch it. Ronaldinho. When joy fell silent, in a silence like the sunset over an empty stadium, the Brazilian magician stepped down from the throne of joy. Ronaldinho's retirement wasn't just a sports headline. It was the farewell of an era where football wasn't played, but danced. He didn't just kick the ball, he befriended it. And when he smiled, the whole world smiled with him. He turned impossibilities into fun, dribbles into art, and passes into poetry. His goals were not scored, they were painted. His assists weren't delivered, they were composed. When he officially retired in 2018, there were no tears, just a stillness. Fans didn't want to believe that the laughter that lit up the pitch had faded forever. There were no grand speeches, just memories, a smile after a goal, a samba after a nutmeg, and the unforgettable moment when rival fans rose to applaud him, a gesture reserved only for the truly great. Ronaldinho left the game, but his magic never did. He lives on in every barefoot child dribbling on the street, dreaming of becoming the magician. He lives in the hearts of those who love football when it was still a joy, not a job, a stage, not a battlefield. Goodbye, Ronaldinho. Thank you for reminding us that football can be beautiful.